If you haven't seen my last video, I talked about the EU tariffs on Chinese EVs, up to 45 extra tax. Go check my channel. It's right there. This is part 2. Last time I asked, did the tariffs slow Chinese brands down? Short answer, yes. For about 4 months. Then something interesting happened. Let me show you about the numbers. And I promise, this will surprise you. All the data I'm sharing comes from published sources. I will put all the links in the description below. In Germany, according to Car News China, which tracks official registration data, BYD sales dropped 30% in 2024 compared to 2023. NIO dropped 68%. The tariffs hit hard. That part worked. But then, 4 months later, something shifted. By February 2025, according to evchina.com, Chinese brands collectively outsold Tesla in Europe 19,800 units versus Tesla's 15,700. All Chinese brands combined beating Tesla 4 months after the tariffs. And BYD specifically, according to EU News, in May 2025, BYD registered more EVs in Europe than Tesla for the first time ever. 7,231 versus 7,165. I mean, that's close. That's really close. By August 2025, according to a standard chartered report, BYD was selling 3 times more EVs in the EU than the same month a year earlier. So, how did they recover so fast? 3 things. First, they observed the cost. Many brands took a hit on their own profit margins instead of raising prices. They choose market share over short-term profit. That's a long-game strategy. Second, plug-in hybrids. Here is a loophole nobody talks about enough. The EU tariffs only apply to full electronic vehicles. Plug-in hybrids, standard 10% only. So, Chinese brands pivoted fast. According to EV magazine, Chinese plug-in hybrid sales in Europe jumped 892% in early 2025. That's 892%. That's not a typo. Third, built locally. Bypass the tariff entirely. BYD is building a factory in Hungary. Xiaopeng is assembling cars in Europe. If you make it in Europe, the tariff doesn't apply. So, did the tariffs work? They created a speed bump, not a wall. And the question that naturally follows, what does this mean for European car brands? Because they are the ones the tariff was supposed to protect. That's exactly what I'm covering in part 3. Go check it out. Link in my profile.